Mechanical hazards lurk in the shadows of industrial settings, ready to pounce on the unassuming worker. From rotating machinery to unpredictable moving parts, these hazards demand our respect and caution. So strap in, gear up, and let's navigate the mechanical maze with care. Mechanical hazards refer to potential dangers posed by moving parts, equipment, or machinery that can cause harm to individuals in the workplace or any other environment where mechanical equipment is present. Mechanical hazards are common in various workplaces and can pose a serious risk to workers. Some examples of mechanical hazards include moving parts of machinery such as gears, belts, and pulleys. Machine guarding issues, sharp edges or objects, falling objects, equipment malfunctions, high-pressure systems, repetitive motion tasks leading to musculoskeletal disorders, and other similar equipment that have the potential to cause crushing, shearing, entanglement, or impact injuries. Mechanical hazards can be caused by controlled moving unprotected parts which are freely accessible and form, for example, squeezing points, shearing points, cutting and puncturing points, intake and catching points as well as butt joints. Moving machine parts as well as drives, tools, workpieces and similar items that are freely accessible can create danger spots. For example, a conveyor belt in a warehouse facility. Conveyor belts are commonly used to transport goods from one location to another within a facility, and their moving parts such as the rollers and belts are often left exposed for maintenance and operational purposes. Despite being freely accessible, these machine parts are controlled through safety measures such as emergency stop buttons, guardrails, and warning signs to prevent accidents and ensure the safety of workers around them. This photo provides an overview of possible danger spots caused by moving unprotected machine parts. Uncontrolled moving parts, such as overturning, rolling, sliding, or falling parts or detached, bursting or flying parts and media splashing out under pressure or ejected media or working material. In the case of uncontrolled moving parts, let's check on this photo.
The spatial and temporal range of the movement and its parameters, such as kinetic energy and surface shape, are largely unknown or cannot be predetermined.
This is how they differ from controlled moving parts. Examples of work equipment that moves in an uncontrolled manner include mobile or stationary machines, systems, individual components and groups, and transported goods that can tip, roll, slide, or fall in an uncontrolled manner and hit people. Such movements are usually unintentional. Their direction and intensity of effect are usually difficult to predict. Forklifts without proper maintenance, malfunctioning conveyor belts, or unsecured heavy machinery can all move in an uncontrolled manner within a workspace. These examples highlight the importance of regular equipment inspections, maintenance, and adherence to safety protocols to prevent accidents and ensure a secure work environment.
Dangerous surfaces such as sharp corners, edges, points, surfaces with high surface roughness. Parts with dangerous surfaces can be functional, for example, if the cutting edges of a tool are intended to cut material. Dangerous surfaces can also occur without being necessary for a work process. This is the case, for example, with rough, unprocessed cast part surfaces, or with underburred cut sheet metal parts. This also means that the measures for dealing with the dangerous surfaces differ. It is important to always be mindful of the potential dangers posed by these surfaces and take necessary precautions to prevent accidents and injuries. Mobile work equipment. For example, in connection with remote controls, guidance systems, reverse driving, driving with restricted visibility, on unpaved ground, or with a load changing the center of gravity. The following examples focus on vehicles such as trucks, tippers, trailers. Industrial trucks such as forklifts, pallet trucks, lifting rollers, driverless transport systems. Cranes are lifting equipment such as cranes with load-bearing devices, truck loading cranes, storage and retrieval cranes. More examples of mobile work equipment include scissor lifts, used for elevated work tasks such as maintenance, repair and installation in various industries. Boom lifts for reaching high or difficult to access areas in construction, maintenance and installation projects. Aerial work platforms for working at height in tasks, such as painting, cleaning and maintenance. Mobile scaffolding for providing a temporary elevated work platform in construction, maintenance and repair projects. Mobile generators to provide portable power supply for various equipment and tools in remote or temporary work sites. Mobile welding machines for on-site welding and fabrication tasks. Mobile concrete mixers for mixing and pouring concrete at construction sites. Mobile water pumps for pumping water in emergency situations, construction sites, and agricultural activities. The list is not exhaustive, and there may be other mobile work equipment that needs to be looked out for. Slippery surfaces and tripping hazards. Falls caused by slipping, tripping, twisting or mistaking an ankle are the #1 accident hotspot in many companies and facilities. Falls can also be the primary cause of subsequent serious accidents, such as getting caught in moving machine and system parts, or subsequently falling from a height. Fall hazards on the level can be divided into hazards caused by slip, stumble, sprain, and/or misstep. This type of workplace accident can lead to injuries ranging from minor bruises to more serious issues like broken bones or head trauma.
Some key concepts to consider when identifying and addressing mechanical hazards include machine guarding, lockout-tagout procedures, equipment maintenance, proper training of personnel, and regular risk assessments. Machine guarding involves the installation of physical barriers or devices to prevent contact with moving parts, while lockout-tagout procedures ensure that machines are safely shut down and de-energized before maintenance or repair work is performed. Additionally, conducting risk assessments to identify and evaluate potential mechanical hazards in the workplace allows organizations to implement appropriate control measures to minimize the risks to worker safety. Stay sharp, not shocked. Stay safe. Every gear turn counts.